Hi everyone, welcome to a weird video. So, as the title suggests, I had a bit of a weird dream. I don't say that overly weird, to be honest. It wasn't like creepy or anything like that. But it involved myself, Rich Mitch, 3 or 4 other people I didn't recognise, and you're supposed to be able to recognise people when you dream, but I didn't recognise any of these and even look remotely anything like anybody I've ever met before. Wolverhampton and fragrance samples. Yeah, I think I need to see somebody. So what this was is this is just a bit of fun video, you know. And I like to creep people out, just because I've dreamt about someone, which is weird. But I had a dream basically that Mr. Rich Mitch had messaged me and said, you know, I had some samples for him, he had a few for me. He said, do you want to come over to the flat? Because he was in this flat, which I found out was in Wolverhampton, in the middle of Wolverhampton, which is, if you didn't know, that's not correct. He's nowhere near his flat only, but he has about 3 other people on a daily basis go over and just doss in there and relax. Didn't know that till I got there. I think I got there on my motorcycle because I had all my gear, but I'll tell you towards the end, I thought it was time for me to go, so I was looking for motorcycle gear, but I didn't have any because I come in my car. Which, yeah, you know these kind of weird dreams. Anyway. So I parked up down Wolverhampton somewhere on a motorcycle outside a motorcycle shop, I believe, and tied it up because I knew I'd be back before it closed, so whatever. So then I walked over the road and that's where his sort of flat was, and so I remember walking over there and suddenly I was sort of inside. Yeah, sat on the couch sort of thing, and then looked at Rich Mitch. He had long hippie hair. Yeah, not weird looking, but you know, just the average looking chap. Long hair, I say hippie looking hair. Completely shaved, you know, so he's clean shaven. Bit of a round sort of face like myself. And I'm sure that doesn't look like him, but you know, in a dream he's sort of, okay, whatever. So he says, oh, I'm just going to go and fetch you your samples or whatever. And so off he goes, and he walks out in front of me, out into another room. And I noticed him wearing these very baggy black, what you call like 70s flares, like jeans. Okay, so out he goes, and then I'm like, there's other people in the room, so there's like a big massive desk here with computer stuff. So he's got one desk and he's got like 3 monitors on it and a big PC and all sorts of shit like that. And there's somebody on that, I think he was sort of editing one of his Rich Mitch's videos on there. And I've got somebody behind me doing something, and somebody opposite me on like a little armchair thing like this that I'm sitting on now, and he's just dossing, watching TV or something. I remember Mitch coming back, sitting next to me, and he'd given me a pack of about four or five sort of black vials with the fragrances. He said, okay, thanks mate, and I'll put them in my jacket or something that I had on. And then for some reason fell asleep, and then woke back up on the sofa like I just passed out for some reason. And there's another couple of people there, and I'm like, okay. So it's getting a bit full in here. No one's doing much, just, you know, round dossing, and I was like, okay. So, you know, time to go. And like I said, then I couldn't find my jacket, and I had to find my trainers, which I took off, or somebody took off and put them aside. And so I had to find them, put my trainers back on, although I wouldn't wear trainers if I was on a motorbike. Put my trainers back on, which I struggled to do for some reason. Then, like I said, wondering why I couldn't find my motorcycle jacket and helmet and that, because I got my car keys in my pocket, and then I was sort of saying, oh, I'm ready to go out. Then I sort of come out of the dream. I don't know if I just stopped dreaming or I woke up, I can't remember. A bit of a weird, unusual dream, seeing Rich Mitch with his long hippie hair, short, just shaved sort of look, with his baggy 70s flares, black jeans on, with living in Wolverhampton in an apartment where there's multiple other blokes in there doing stuff, just hanging around. Bit of a strange one, and the thing is, the worst of it all is, why the fuck am I dreaming about Rich Mitch?